you very much for showing up for today's HR Boot Camp. It's a premier event. We're hoping that it's successful enough that we'll do it again every year. My name is Juliana. I'm the president of Human Resource Management Association of Edmonton, which has proudly put this event on for you today. Welcome and introduce our delegates and speakers. Starting off, Minister Thomas Lukazik, who is our Minister of Employment and Immigration. He'll be here sharing his message. And then we'll start with our very first of 5 presentations. Tammy Fallowfield and Melody White from Edmonton Economic Development Corporation, EEDC. Then we'll have a break. Then Taryn Noel and Maxine Clark from EPCOR, another break. Marjorie Lewis from Enbridge, then Ron Krasnowski from ATB Financial, Jacques Pelletier from Lilydale, and finally we'll finish off with Lori Cooper, the Assistant Commissioner, Attraction, Technology and HR Community Development, Corporate Human Resources, Government of Alberta.
And then retaining workers will be the ones who will become the most competitive and will be able to afford their citizens the best quality of life possible. So what are we doing about this? Well, number of steps. We know that in order to attract and retain quality workers, first of all, your workplace has to be fair and it has to be safe. So we're taking major undertakings, and you have probably heard in the media.
Change is hard, good, but hard. Sometimes it felt like pushing water uphill. Passion, though, that we had in the process really helped for people to come along for the ride. Remember the F word, flexible. That was after my 3 bad things happened that morning. I remembered my F word. Exciting is exhausting.
As described on the last slide, we needed to recognize the dynamics of our company, combine it with our vision, and create goals for the leadership development program to set our sights on and to keep us focused. We based our goals off of the fact that we have a number of long-tenured employees with years of EPCOR experience. Recognizing that, we strive to leverage that experience by growing people into leadership roles instead of hiring them externally.
As you've heard, I'm going to chat with you for the next 30 minutes, plus around our success stories with onboarding at Enbridge. Enbridge right here, Edmonton, Calgary in the west, and just our friend Dilbert, as you know, in the HR field, has got a lot of funny things to say about human behavior. So just one of the items to start us off on how not to onboard your people. This will be your cubicle. In 6 weeks, our IT people will connect you to the network so you can do your job. I'll stop by every few minutes to see that you're doing what you're up to.
What we need to do is make sure that the rates that are set for each of the plans, and I'll talk about health and dental because that's really where a lot of the costs are driven from. What we have to continue to do is make sure that those rates are set appropriately for the claims experience that we have in our plan. But at the same time, we recognize that the credits that we're offering also need to make sure that our associates can buy a similar level of coverage that they may have had previously. So every year we have to ask those questions: how much do the rates need to change? And at the same time, how much do the credits need to change, if any?
Objectives I outlined as this. First of all, business context is everything. And say this several times to yourself, because if you don't anchor into the business context, you're going to struggle. And frankly, you struggle even if you aren't anchored in the business context. Building a corporate human resource function or department is a tough job. It's not for the weak-minded.
Trusted, respected, admired, listened to, but above all, have a point of view and take a position. HR professionals who are credible but not activists are admired but don't have much impact. Those that are activists but are not credible have ideas but they won't be listened to. We need to have a cultural change steward. As HR professionals, we must be able to recognize and articulate and help shape the organization with culture. This involves being clear about business expectations and goals, translating those into